Eddie Van Halen here, telling you, keep playing, man. Gotta keep playing. It's the only thing there is. Music, man. Keep playing. All right? I'm gonna come looking for you if you don't.
Right on, right on. That's what we do every Sunday is we keep playing, man. We keep playing. What is up? What is up? We have with us today Mr. Randy R5 the Ripper. We've got John DeShane. We've got Jimmy Biter. And we've also got Purple Nurple R2 R3 over there. Welcome in, sir. Welcome in. Glad that you can make it R2. What is happening? What is happening? So, how have you been enjoying that Purple Nurple there? Or what did you call it? The Grimace Juice?
Yes, Grimace Juice. That is correct.
So, update us about that guitar. Have you done a setup on it?
I have, man. Yes. Today was the day. Today I worked on my Dean custom shop. I put a shim underneath the locking nut for some reason. It felt like it was low and it was buzzing against the first fret. The Charvel, I adjusted. I had to take off the neck to adjust the truss rod. That's the one thing I hate about that.
Fine.
But I love that guitar. And then with this one, the truss rod covers off, so get to adjust it. I adjusted the truss rod, straighten out the neck because it had a nice bow in it. But
is it a back bow or too much relief bow?
Relief bow. So
Okay.
it was like that.
Wow. Okay.
The action was high, which I think that they do that on purpose. I don't think they want your guitars buzzing when you buy them. So I think they
Right.
set them up when they loosen them up. The truss rod's loose, so it's a nice big bow. But I straightened it out, adjusted the Floyd Rose. The one thing I like about the pickup rings, I can adjust the pickups so I can lower them down. Even on the single coil, there's plenty of room to lower it down.
Nice.
Put all titanium screws, titanium inserts, intonation screws.
Nice.
Put on the clip block, strap block today. And
Got all the bells and whistles done to it.
it's set, man. I'm loving it.
Right on. Well, congrats again on that thing, man. It is a beautiful looking guitar. And
Thank you,
looking
thank you.
forward to hearing it some more today.
Got a purple cable here.
There you go.
Ernie Ball.
Next thing you know, you'll be buying a purple Corvette.
Thank you, Brother Bruce. Brother Bruce got me the cable. Thank you, bro.
Sweet, 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 sweet. Cool, man. Well, welcome in.
Thank you.
Randy, what's going on with your Charvel? You got it all set and ready?
Yeah, this one's good.
That one's been good, huh?
Mm-hmm. Still waiting on my black one
Right?
to be done. But we had some fret issues on that neck that's being addressed. So
Uh-oh. Some high frets?
yeah, high fret, doing a leveling crown, all that good stuff. So
Gotcha.
What is that? The Made in Mexico?
no, it's another made in Japan.
Oh, Japan.
Yeah, it's a 2010 SoCal, I think.
Sweet.
Ooh, nice.
Well, looking forward to you getting that one back. John DeShane, what is going on? Your Sir guitar there, ready to go.
It is.
That's the one that you were restringing the other day while we were live?
Yes.
Nice. Did you lose your glasses or you got contacts?
No, they
Sat
fell
on 'em.
off the stand, and I got up and I stepped on them.
Oh, you
that sucks.
So
Dude.
both.
How many fingers am I
both of
holding up?
It must have been the other night after you were.
It was the day after.
Yeah.
Oh, it sucks, man.
Both the things flipped off it, and the glass came out.
That was funny. We went live for a little, impromptu pop up on Friday night, and we went for about an hour, and then Chuck went live, and then after that, Quentin and Steve went live on their channel, Guitar Talk Universe, and I went over to Lori's Mishmash, and I went on at 12 and did that. When that was over, I was scrolling through, and I was like, "Oh, they're still live there." So I clicked on, and John is in there. And then one year when I did this guitar, John's been having a few.
Yep.
So, well, fun time. Everybody had a good Friday night. Saturday was fantastic. And here we are, Sunday, Community Jam. It is 5:14 p.m. in the Eastern Time on April 13th, 2025. It's time stamped, ready to go. Let's get over here and give a shout out and thank you to our channel members. We do have channel membership available if you choose to support us in that manner. We greatly appreciate it. Also, all the old and new channel members want to say thank you, and we appreciate your continued channel support. Speaking of channel support, a special shout out and a thank you to Stephen Franklin. He's been emailing me, and he has an item that he would like to contribute to offer up for a giveaway. So we'll be getting that soon. He's going to go ahead and ship it to me. I think what I may do is try to hook it up and see what kind of tones I can get out of it. And then we'll set it up for a members only giveaway. We'll do something similar to where we gave the guitar away. If you've been a member for a certain amount of months or something like that, we want to give back to our channel members, and we want to say thank you to Stephen Franklin for donating. And once I get the piece and some good pictures and so forth, we'll announce what it is. But it's a cool one. It's a cool one. And very generous of Mr. Franklin to donate this. So we'll have more on that soon. Let's get over to the chat, boys. Let's open it up. Let's open it up and see who is here today. First one that pops out, as usual, it is Earl Coli saying howdy to the friends and looking forward to the show. And what are we drinking tonight? I think he's got that typed out on a quick keyboard shortcut. Myself, I am drinking some Diet Cola and some Captain Morgan. So I am having a little myself today. So cheers, everybody.
Right on.
Welcome in, Mr. Coli. We also have Chuck C saying hey to the Shredders. Good to see you, Chuck. We've got channel member Cucumber. CMBR is here. Good to see you. Good to see you.
Bro. All right.
Says it feels like an Alice in Chain kind of day. Mike could make that happen. We got Dory McMahon is here. Top of the morning to you all. I didn't know you were Irish. Good to see you, Dory. Channel member, OU crew member, and panel member Jimmy Abider. Can we get a good what's up from Jimmy?
What's up?
What's up? All right, we've also got channel member, panel member, and OU crew member. R2R3 is here. Right on. Good to see you. Good to have you, R2. There he is, the man, Stephen Franklin, channel member, saying, what's up, everyone? Good to see you, Mr. Franklin. We've got channel member Il Barget is here. Good to see you hanging out with us once again. Zach Thong is here, as usual.
Zach?
Good to see you, Zach. Always nice to have you join with us. We got channel member William De Silva saying, sup, fellas. Good to see you, Big Bad Bill. We got Mark Spurgeon is here saying howdy to everybody. Good to see you, Mark.
What's up, Mark?
We've also got, he says, I'm here, but I'll be lurking. That's fine and dandy. Let's see, scrolling on down, who else do we have? We have the one, the only channel member, a Greasy, a Monkey, a Guitars. We've also got Ken, who has gotten a little of that grease dripped on him.
Yep.
Right underneath
What's
Greasy
up,
Monkey.
Ken? Cheers, bro.
Pet Metalworks is here. Good to see you. Good to see you. Let's see. Who else? We've got channel member of Martian Murray saying howdy to all.
Right on.
Good to see you.
Right on.
We've got coming in also is Jonathan McCulloch is here saying hey to everyone. Love the Sunburst UK. Still struggling since the loss of Oscar, my St. Bernard last year.
Oh, man.
Hope to plug in this coming week. Have a great show. Right on, man. Thanks for joining in. We've got Matt.
Thank you, bro.
Channel member, McCullum Music. John, wait, this is live? Me, you joined a live stream, but LAMO. not sure.
What's up, Matt?
I think Matt might.
What's up, man?
Too. So we've got Florida Claimers Ted is hanging out.
Dude.
Right on. Let's see. Who else do we have? Scrolling on down. We've got Brian Peterson saying, hey, good to see you.
What's up?
Let's see.
What's up, man?
There he is. Man with the flag. And No Man's Land is here saying happy Sunday. And let's see. We have got caught up in the chat. Mr. Franklin says, I sent some pictures of the item for the giveaway to one of your emails. I'm terrible at computering. Yeah, man, we'll get some pictures set up and we'll have kind of an official card for it. So we'll be working on that. And once again, thank you, Mr. Franklin, for your generosity in donating a gift for giveaway. It's going to be awesome.
Right on, bro.
McCullum Music says John knows what he did. Okay. All right. A little inside something or another. John's over there grinning. Let's see, how many we got? We got 34,000. Did anybody catch my live from the road? It was hard for me to see all of the chat, so had quite a few chatters in there. Everybody got to meet Paul, my buddy Paul. Excellent guitar player.
I was there.
You was there? Right on.
I think.
So I'm still trying to convince
Think.
Paul to come on for a live, so we'll see if we can get that done.
We're at
Nice.
strip club, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
I was trying to sightsee navigate for you.
Right. You know, going live from EV Mux, you guys could jump in, you know, on those streams if you'd like. So next time I'll send out a shout. Hey, I'm going live from the road if you guys want to jump in. I think that's going to be the way to go. Use the EV Mux because I think that worked a lot better. I think the video was a lot better. And hopefully the audio was too. The only problem is it does eat up the phone battery. I was full charged, and then when I signed off, it was down to like 2%.
No.
Yeah, I jumped in with John and Jimmy and Trev after show when my internet was all goofed up from my phone.
Yep.
And it overheated my phone.
Yeah.
Like-
Once I disconnected it from the charger, it was fine. But cannot stream and charge the phone at the same time. So yeah, that was I may have to get one of those backpack battery things that you put on there, you know. So we'll see how that works. But then it wouldn't hang off the thing. So I don't know. Maybe take it out of the case when I do it. So we'll see. Well, welcome in, boys. You guys ready for a show today? We've got Charles Green has messaged me, and he said he is working today. He would like to see if he can jump in and jam some tunes, so hopefully we'll see him a little bit later.
Great to
if
see
he
you,
gets
bro.
ready. Would love to see Charles on here again, jamming out. I was looking forward to hearing him Friday night, but the StreamYard error got everybody. Quentin and Steve had trouble with StreamYard. Charles had trouble with the StreamYard. When I went on to Lori's show later that night, there was trouble there because she's on StreamYard and couldn't play the guitar live.
Yardbirds.
Yeah, I think even Leon Todd was doing his live thing the other night on StreamYard, and his sound
trouble.
was underwater, and he was just like, so I'm either attributing it to CrapNet or just StreamYard.
Yeah, it's
because he
StreamYard.
was.
Yeah, it's got to be. So hopefully they've got that corrected for everybody that's on that platform. All I can say is
Crackcast.
I am glad that we changed. Glad
Get
that
it
we
fixed
changed.
because we don't need more people on EV Mux and same thing happening.
Right.
Yeah, right.
Keep everybody over there. You know,
Let's
get
keep the
that crap
pipe clean.
fixed. Yeah, for sure.
You bring up Crapcast. I got to the house late Friday and wasn't really paying attention to anything. And I come in here to get ready for the Friday thing, and my router's sitting here blinking on off
You sent us a video, yeah.
where it can't connect to the. So I got on the online thing and had them ping the router, and then it turned white, which is good. But then I had I was like, it won't even load a web page.
And it's always when you're ready to do something.
Exactly.
Internet will be fine all day when you're just sending emails,
doing nothing.
and, just doing a web page, and then when you're ready to go live, for the money stream, it's like,
Yeah.
nope, sorry, we're
I
done.
think what it is, I think the node down the street is getting because it's always a million times worse when it rains or we have any kind of odd weather. I think the node's getting water in it, and once it dries out after a couple days, it's
Back to
decent.
normal. Yeah. Always something. Always something. That's right, El Bourget. Always something lately. So, what do you boys want to do? Still watching the latecomers file in. We've got CLS, Mr. Sova, get out, get live, or get old. Right.
All the
Welcome in,
above,
man.
bro.
Welcome in.
All the above. What's up, man?
So what we got going on? John, did you have anything specific? You always seem to come up with some new tracks here and there. Did you have anything for us today?
I do not.
No? Okay.
No.
Quentin says that one time at band camp. Oh, I mean, when I wanted to go live.
Yeah. What's up, Q?
What are you up to, Quentin?
Shut up, Quentin.
Randy said he would really like to have you on the show today. So
Quentin don't bother me.
Quentin's a good dude.
Quentin's
a good
my
dude.
homeboy.
Yeah, absolutely. So
If you don't like Quentin James, then the problem could be Quentin James, but it's probably you.
Yeah. It's always you, man.
what you boys want to do? What you want to start off with?
I've got one here that
You got one there? What?
It says A minor blues. I don't know what it is.
Well, hit it.
Hit it and we'll figure it out.
Blues.
Go live.
Gary Morsh. Was that the actual end, or was John turning it down?
No.
Done with-
It was long though, eh?
Hey, well, you know what?
That's what she said.
Turn that off. That's pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
Nice. That was good.
That's that would be a good one if you got like a whole bunch of people in here too, because it's a real quick round, you know.
Yep.
Yeah.
So let's see. Welcome into Adalia Mendez. Good to see you hanging out with us once again.
Hello, friends.
And No Man's Land, thank you for letting me know. I went and took a look, and for whatever reason, my Windows recording volume was down to like 20. So hopefully that returned to normal for the additional rounds.
Oh, I see you didn't read where I told you to check your volume in the WhatsApp.
No, I didn't see that.
Cool.
Check your Windows volume. There we go. I just saw it. So thank you as well, Randy. What's next, boys?
Keep it rolling. Keep it rocking.
Well, go ahead and hit it then, R2. You got some Gojira or something for us?
Oh, no. I'm talking about jam. Let's jam all together, bro.
We got to hear what Crying in the Rain sounds like on that guitar.
There you go. Hit it.
Sweet.
Hit it.
I bet
Let's give it a little.
really
Let me warm up a
good.
little bit.
Hey.
Let me warm up a little bit.
I get asked
right.
all the time to play shit, so it's your turn.
What's up, Arky?
Arky, good to see you.
What's up, Arky?
Let's see. What else do we have here? What's that? Nope, not that one. Let's go here.
Hands are still a little cold.
This one's all right, I guess.
trying. Chordal stuff you were doing there.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it. Just trying to find something new, you know.
Right on.
Let's see. Let's get over here to the chat. We got some horns thrown up by Zach Thong there. Right on. Thank you, sir. We've also got Rock Daddy here with us. Good to see you, Rock Daddy. Right on. Good. Always good to see you, sir. We also got Bradley Wood saying good afternoon. It can hang for a bit. Hang as long as you need, man. Let's see. We did say hey to Arkansas a little earlier. We're going to say hey to her again. Got Mitch Heyman is here saying hey to the crew. Always good to have you, Mitch. We also have Chris Hill is here. Good to see you. Pretty sure we said hey to Wayne. We're going to say hey again right now. We've got channel member Charles, 75 in, saying hey now.
Charles.
Charles, of course, had the Chatting with Charles show earlier today with Ben Coombs and Amanda Coombs. If you missed that, check out the link in the description. Go over to his channel. Make sure you are subscribed so you don't miss anything. Charles has some really, really cool stuff he does with guitars, fabric topping. So go over and check that out. Let's see. We've got Yahtzee is here. Welcome in. And make sure you keep your comments where they should be.
Ain't here no more.
That's
Okay.
right, man. Goodbye.
All right. Let's see. We've got Strong Hand.
He ain't here no more neither.
Okay. So he's gone too.
The reason he's got a strong hand is because he sits in front of his computer with, doing touching himself.
Must be the Burners account of the same person. Yeah.
Yeah, right. I took care of that.
Loser.
All right. Let's see. Scrolling on through. We've got Chris, Uneffing Believable, is here. Got dragged in, or you got dragged as in you're wearing a dress.
He's in his RuPaul phase.
Right. Welcome in, Chris.
That's terrible.
What is next? What shall we do? Okay.
I love it. Oh, we lost Randy?
Looks like he's
Yeah, get rid
either
of hot dog.
doing something on his phone or
Oh, there we go. Oh, okay. I
Yep.
thought he was.
See
I
ya.
thought you were frozen.
Nope. I was waiting for the wrong comment. See ya.
right. Yeah. I don't know why, but I guess you've made it when you've got trolls that come and visit your channel. So
Yeah, I love it, man. Gotta love it.
I mean, it doesn't bother me, but
We've made it and they haven't, because if you relegate yourself to sitting in front of your computer being a loser ass troll,
I'll
then,
show those
well,
guys. Watch me.
Oh my god!
I'm gonna hurt you.
Oh my god, guys! I gotta leave the stream. I'm gonna go sit in my
guys.
car and record some slam poetry on my phone.
Yeah,
I'm going to go make 20 accounts and subscribe to the same channel just so that I can make comments and troll somebody.
Thanks for the subs.
I'm emotional distraught.
Right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, appreciate the subs. Yeah, for sure. Let's see. Matt McCullum Music. Did anybody send him a link today? Did you want to join in, Matt? I guess since Trev is not here, maybe he didn't send one to him. I'll get one in a minute. Let's see. Arky got run away from the computer. It's all good.
It's all good. R2 and myself were on it.
We're on
Right.
it.
Al, there you go. Al from the Buckeye State. Those trolls never learn.
Hey, I'm Al, but not from the Buckeye State.
Well, thanks for bringing some excitement to our stream.
Yeah,
Right?
absolutely.
Yeah. Nobody can see you anyways, man.
Oh, now Arky's on it. Sweet.
There we go.
Thank you. Thank you. They're probably going, look at those guys. They're getting mad.
You showed us.
Oh, dude, we should just cancel this live stream. Dude.
Yeah, we
Let's
should
go.
just
Right.
we should
Let's
just
just
quit.
go, dude. This is just. Yeah. I'm so distraught.
Oh my goodness, I don't know what we're gonna do.
I don't know, man.
Let's see.
My fingers don't work.
You're going to say hit it, and John's going to hit it?
So you got some dogs or something?
I'm gonna play the wrong notes now.
That's readily available. Why I gotta go first?
Always a cool one. Like that one.
That's a good one.
So let's get over here. Let's say hello. We've got channel member Bo, Guitar Man 45 is here saying hey to the crew. Always good to see you, Bo. Let's see. We also have Frank's Tracks has come on in. Everyone has their own feel. I love it. Welcome in, Frank's Tracks. Good to see you. Good to see you. Let's see. Fruitcake Tony is here saying hey now. Good to see you, Mr. Tony. He's probably out on the deck cooking, barbecuing.
What's up, Tony?
He's got his windows open and he's got the OU crew blasting. Good to see you, Tony. Welcome in.
I'll be right back, guys.
Dahlia says, psychedelic Sunday. Thanks, guys. You are welcome. Do you have your shrooms or whatever? Psychedelic. What else is happening, gentlemen? What's been going on? Besides everybody leaving.
Same old. Typical do nothing Sunday.
I'm gonna swap guitars.
Today?
It looks like Jimmy just swapped guitars. He's ready to play something.
I didn't swap nothing.
But you're still ready to play something.
I ain't playing shit.
Not with the... I'm not going until R2 goes.
Boy, everybody's just being honorary.
His chair's empty, bro.
Let's see. LBRJ just jumping up and down, man. No.
Uh-oh. Look.
What?
What we got?
Oh, I gotta go take a dump.
Arky says, please don't forget to hit the like. Well, she didn't say please, I did. But the way the show's going, I think everybody's going to hit the thumbs down.
Oh, come on, man.
That's pure
doing
excitement.
Everyone's playing nice. I think.
That's pure excitement.
I saw a Wolfgang Indonesian standard today.
Oof.
Brand new for $4.95.
Yep.
Jimmy just wants the neck.
It had been there for quite some time, and they were ready to get rid of it.
You just wait. I'm gonna have a bunch of Indonesian Wolfgang necks on the old Verb,
Oh, yeah.
no.
and they're
Get
gonna
ready
be
to
nice
clear them
ones
out.
too. All
Stratosphere?
freshly leveled and crowned and
Nice.
purdy
Nice.
You gonna undercut old Franklin Guitar Works?
So better than
and not hard
Stratosphere.
to do. But the difference is I sell everything with the nut and the
I know.
tuners on them.
With some nut.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, even like people selling Ibanez necks without the nut.
That's I've been had.
It's dumb because the Ibanez nuts are not interchangeable with the Floyd Rose nut.
Mm-hmm. So it's like they need that nut on that neck.
Yeah, unless if you're real dickish, is you sell the neck for $500 and then turn around and sell the nut for 120.
Right. Isn't that what you're supposed to do?
Yeah,
That's a real dick.
Yeah, I mean, or you could just go to the handful of outfits that'll build you a brand new neck for that price, and you can have figured woods and whatever you want on it.
Right. Yeah. The
John,
flame. The flame.
Mr. Jonathan was saying some big boy playing there, badassery, brother. I must say that for whatever reason today, your guitar sounds especially tasty.
Is that right?
Did you make any changes or anything?
No, but I've been playing in different channel, like the mellow channel.
Okay. Yeah, it seems like it's especially tasty today.
Nice. Thanks.
Maybe that's the
Nice.
sweet spot for what you got going on.
Before it's coming through the frequencies.
Arky wants to know who is selling nut and how much. He desperate for some nut.
Jimmy is.
Yep, Jimmy's got it. I'm sure he'll deliver too.
Oh, locking nut right there.
All right, so Jimmy does look like he has swapped guitars now and he's ready to rock.
Yeah, give me a second here to check levels. So
Okay.
mingle amongst yourselves.
Speaking of flame, look at the flame on that body.
Oh, R2 speaking up. He's ready to rock.
What?
Who?
I'm talking about the flame right there. Look at that flame in that body. And the guitar too. Oh,
They've been putting. This has the ebony neck on it.
look at that.
Beautiful, man.
Nice. Yeah. Very
Yeah.
nice.
That looks like a Paul Reed Smith.
I like the juxtaposition.
Really,
of the,
R2?
Isolation.
I do like the combination of that HP special body and the EVH neck. It seems so wrong that it's right.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Looks really good.
it does.
And then the Godo Bridge. Everything against the.
Oh no, this is not a Godo.
It's not?
This is the
Oh, PV?
Floyd. It's a PV
Ping.
branded, but it's
Yeah.
the
Ping.
it's made by Ping.
Oh, then it's even better. I mean, I think the pinks are great. What
Yeah,
do I
notice
know,
that,
man? What do I know?
You know, like there you have this Floyd Rose 1000. You know, not that old, and I used it, and it has considerable knife edge wear. As to like my Godos and my other bridges, I use the hell out of them, and they don't even have nearly the amount of wear that these 1000s get
Yeah.
on them.
Well, there we go.
That's why I'm waiting for this one. That's why I'm beating
Well,
the
I
hell out
keep
of
saying, buy the Godo. Buy the Godo. You gonna replace that Floyd Rose 1000? Just buy the Godo.
By the Godo.
this one. I have one. I have one already in the
They
box.
are. That is the best bang for the buck that you can get for a
sure.
replacement bridge,
For sure.
and they last.
Even over the German-made Floyd.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just
Unfortunately.
just value wise, quality wise. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. The price
I mean,
is
its
great.
price is what, double, if not more, for the
Right.
Oh wow.
for the German.
All right. Were you gonna jam one out or no?
I thought
We're just
R2 was.
isolating. No, you're in isolation. Go ahead.
Well, we can change that really quickly.
I've been plattering whatever on running my grape washer about guitars. I still have to sound check.
Grape washer. All right. Give us a soloed sound sample of that new LTD, if you would, please.
All right.
Right on.
There you go.
Jamming, man.
Shred that shit.
Cool.
Jimmy's like, that's okay.
He's like, yeah, whatever.
I'll show you something.
I can do that too. All right. Jimmy Biter, everybody.
Love you, brother. Love you.
The sun that is rising, the dawn's masquerade. Now I'm realizing that I'm lost in the shade. I see the keeper, so dream. He decides the
rocking as always. The name of that tune from Corrosion of Conformity?
Nope and nope.
Nope and nope.
Nope.
Okay, got it wrong on all fronts.
Yeah. Hypnotize Yourself by the Dead Daisies.
That's right. That's right. I should know because I always see that coming through as a copyright strike or claim. Let's see. We got R2 is back, Randy is back, and John is still away.
Sounding
right.
good, Jimmy. Always sounding good, bro.
I'm going to do a little tune here, and then we'll turn it over to somebody here in a minute. Let's see. This is that one. Not that one. Not that one. Is it that one? Nope, it's not that one either. Is it that one? It might be that one. All right. Next. I thought you were hitting some pedals and was ready to go. I guess not.
What is this? The OU2 cover tune hour?
Sure.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
It's just the whatever we feel like doing.
It was R2's turn anyways.
Oh, was it? Okay. We got AK-47 is in the chat. Welcome in. Let's see. We've got Edvis, channel member, is here. Says, all right, Jimmy,
Edvis,
that
man.
rocked.
What's
Man,
up,
that was way back. Good to see Ed. Let's see. Darboard is here saying, what's up, everyone? Good to see you, Darboard.
The bar, man.
CMBR, that was for you, sir. A little Allison Chains for you. Right on. And let's see. Elbar J says the tube heads are keeping the coffee warm. Right on. All right. Who's next? You want to do something? You want to do a round?
dude. Right on. Right
He's jamming and loving that last part there. No. Awesome. Cool stuff, man.
I should have kicked the harmonizer on.
There you go. Play it again. Do that. But before you do, let's get over to some hellos here. We've got, let's see, Steve Cassidy Guitar is here. A belated hello, a gentleman. Right on. Welcome in. Mr. Steve Cassidy Guitar. I'm going to put a link to your channel in here. Let's see. Put that there. I was watching your video with the Mile House Studios, or the Richards guitar that you were reviewing. I guess that was his first one that he had made back in his garage years ago. Or I don't remember how long ago it was, but that was that was a really, really cool fabric topped guitar. And you had me laughing, dude. You were like, hey, it brings a tear to my eye. And you stuck your finger through the frames of your glasses there because there's nothing in it. Everybody, make sure you go out and check out Steve Cassidy Guitar's channel. Give him a sub. And good, cool stuff over there. If you know, I don't even know his name. I just been watching his channel, My House Studios. He's the foul mouth YouTuber that does the guitars down in his guitar shop. You guys have seen him over in the UK based. John, I know you've seen him.
Have I?
Yeah. But he started his channel not that long ago that I know of, but I started seeing it and started watching. I was like, how does this guy not have 5 million subscribers? Paul Richards, Mile House Studios. There you go. Yeah. And just hilarious to watch that channel. He seems like the kind of guy that we would love to have on this show because he would be our kind of dude. So, Steve, if you know him and if he's open to doing that type of thing, I'd love to have him on here for like a guitar arsenal on Tuesday night or something and just have him cuss all of us out or something like that. Awesome. But excellent content. He puts a lot of work into to his videos. Really good stuff. And I'm sure everybody on this channel has seen Mile House Studios, but check out Steve Cassidy Guitars and Mile House Studios channel if you haven't. Really good stuff. So there's a disclaimer. It says, you know, he uses foul language and whatnot, but dude is hilarious. So make sure you check it out. Good stuff. All right, let's get on with the show. What shall we do next, gentlemen? R2 looks like he's ready.
When he's burning with the fever, a stray dog howls when he's lonely in the night. A woman go crazy with the thoughts of retribution. Keep on
Jesus Christ, R2, that was great.
Oh my gosh.
There it is.
I haven't played that solo in so long. I fucked it up. But
You didn't, man.
I made it through. Thank you.
Cool
That was
R2.
awesome, man.
Sounded good to me, bud.
Yep.
I'm trying to get used to the fretboard markers.
Right?
The ESPs are like pushed off up in the upper register,
Quadrant.
Right?
and the 24 frets throwing me off. So I'm thinking I'm on the 21st fret, and I'm
at the end of the neck.
I got to do the quitting thing where I have to move the
your finger.
down this way and this way.
I picked up one of Steve's gems there a while ago in the 24 frets. Just holy smokes.
Right?
Big mess.
Yeah. To get used to it.
Yeah.
See it in my Jacksons. I have the shark tooth inlay, so I can see exactly where I'm at.
Right.
We got more excuses from R2.
Sounded good to me. I didn't,
I'm just
Sounds
getting
good.
used to the guitar, man. That's all.
I was watching from out front while I was out on the deck, and sounded good to me.
Yeah. So
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
We had any new folks jumping in? Let's
We
see.
did. I even changed guitars.
Oh, did you? Steve Cassidy guitar says we'll let him know. Right on, man. Would love to have him on just for a hang. You know, that's awesome. We've got
Thank you, Steve.
channel member Dan Gorman is here.
Warren is back, bro. Warren is back.
Welcome in, Mr. Dan Gorman. Randy, when you play that, I mean, I don't know how to play it, but I wish I was shown something a little bit different. It's probably wrong. Let's see. So he's
How do you make just both of us big?
That's what
I
she
don't
said.
know. I don't know. We would probably
Like
have
this.
to.
Like this.
Yeah, you'd have to remove everybody. There you go. All right. Hang on. Let me muddle through it. Nope, that's not it. That's not it. Ah, shit. Yeah. That's how I was shown. There it is. Just a power chord right there. Slide down.
If you watch, so when I play it for Dan Gorman, I
Yep.
blend the DeMartini and the Robin Crosby.
Okay, gotcha.
I blend their parts together.
Gotcha.
So DeMartini does the stretch on both runs, whereas
Okay.
Robin Crosby plays the,
Gotcha.
and then Robin Crosby plays the, and DeMartini plays.
Okay. So we need to work out a duet where I figure it out and we both do the separate parts. That's all I got. There we go. All right. Well, disclaimer, I don't claim that I know how to play the thing, so But anyway,
Dang,
but
we're
that's
getting extra lay it down riff today.
that was how somebody showed me how to play it, was to slide that down.
Oh yeah, I mean that's correct. It's just it's a stretch. I mean it's
Anyway, something like that. Close enough. John's over there. Shut up, both of you.
Nope, it's good.
John's like, I can't see a thing.
John's like, oh yeah, you want to hear a Way Cool Junior?
When I stepped out there, I'm gluing my glasses piece by piece back together.
So he can see what he's doing. Well, Dan Gorman is enjoying it. Right on.
Yeah, man.
As long as somebody is having fun. What's next, gentlemen? What should we do?
Well, then he slides up and goes up.
All kinds of good stuff.
Loving it.
Then you get that
Warren's
tricky.
back, bro. Warren's back.
How does the rest of it go?
You see, you just need to learn the whole song.
I know the
think-
song.
yeah.
I just fuck up the solo. It's,
Who cares?
I do. Because it's
That's the
a great,
solo I played just a couple minutes ago. I was like,
it's a great solo, and I want to play it right. But it's one of those solos where you can tell there was a cut, where
Right.
it's two takes put together,
Yep.
and there's a fucking off time in there, and if you miss it, it will put you behind going back into the chorus.
Gotcha. Yep. Well, they say that one of the greatest forms of flattery is imitation, but just downright stealing stuff is good too. I stole that little combination of that little riff there and that thing that I was writing. Got to remember my own riff now. See, I can't even remember my own stuff.
You want to know
I
where?
can't even remember my own where I'm going.
You want to know where Warren came up with the "Lay It Down" riff from?
From Unchained. Yeah.
that's right.
So just rip off the lick completely, for sure. And that doesn't sound anything like Unchained or Lay It Down, does it?
Lay it down.
All right, what are we doing, guys? What are we doing?
I think it's John's turn. I think we all played a tune except John here.
Did change guitars.
Okay.
Oh, okay, Jimmy. I don't want to force you into
All right,
anything.
Jimmy, man, damn it. I want to play.
Jimmy Biter, everybody. Jimmy Biter.
I want to play, you bastards!
call my name. I think it's gonna rain. Oh, when I should keep on the ground, surround to ground me. Slowly forget my life, learn to save me. Could she love me again? Will she hate me? Probably not, I know why. Can't explain me until she call my name. I think it's gonna rain. Oh, when I
Killer tune there, Jimmy. Right on. on, Mr. Deshane, rocking it out with some Junkhead, Alice in Chains. Cool.
Got me inspired.
Yeah, we missed CC earlier. He is here, a channel member in the chat. Good to see you, CC. We scroll on down. We also missed some Dave Dude is here. Right on, man. Welcome in. Good to see you. Appreciate everybody joining us in the chat. Let's see, we scroll on down a little bit. We also had Arkansas. We'll have to give her a ching and then a 99 cent. 99 cent. 99 cent. 99 cent. Thank you, Arky. Little 99 cents to say smiling face with heart eyes, super sticker. Right on. Thank you. Let's see. Anybody else that I have missed? Scrolling on down. Arky throwing some kisses to Jimmy Biter. She lives.
Slave kisses. For my Jimmy. I don't have one.
No Man's Land is here as well. Good to see you, No Man's Land. Right on. Scrolling on down. Let me see who else we got. Uncle Dude is here. Right on. Welcome. Says lots of Alice, and I love it. Wish someone would do more Van Halen. Do you not catch the Trans Trim Thursdays? We've got Get Up, Summer
Come
Night
on,
is
Uncle.
done.
Come on now.
R2 does I'm on Fire, I think.
No, Out of Love.
Out of Love. Maybe he'll throw that one out for us today.
Yeah, maybe he'll do that.
Yeah, right on.
Van Halen.
Let's see.
You can ask us to force him to do it.
All right, fine. Hold on. Let me get the guitar. I got to change guitarists, man. I want to keep it purple all day today.
John Edvis says, I don't care what
Sounded
Quentin
gross.
James says about you. When you're not pooping, you can play one hell of a guitar.
Oh, well, thank you.
Hey now.
Right on. Yeah, there you go. No Man Lands knows. He says, stick around, dude. Ryan plays Van Halen all the time. Well, not all the time, but look at here. We got channel member 40 Grit. Mike is in the chat. What up, dudes? Watching from work. Cool, man. There's a link for 40 Grit Guitars. Make sure you check out his channel. A lot of good guitar content, a lot of geeky and nerdy stuff. And that's a good thing.
That's all right.
That's a good thing.
Really good.
Absolutely. What's next, gentlemen?
I don't know. I just got to say, John's amp, for some reason, is just, I should say for some reason, but it's sounding really good, man.
Did you not hear me say that? Like
you said it
30
earlier,
minutes
but
ago?
it's just, it
It's on
hit
tonight.
me.
It's
It
yeah.
hit me. So
Yeah.
like, it, all of a sudden, I'm like, that sounds good through the headphones, man.
Yeah. It's got a certain je ne sais quoi to it today.
Oh,
That's awesome.
It's right on.
it's that tubage, man.
It's the
Let's
power
see.
amp, right, Jimmy?
Yeah.
I need I need a redo Thursday night.
A redo Thursday night.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of Thursday night, that is Trans Trim Thursday, and I do some Trans Trim guitar songs. What I may do is I may do this Alice in Chains tune here and then swap guitars when somebody else is doing something. Maybe we'll get a little Get Up or something. Let me get this one. Let me get this one going. Let's see. We'll do that, and we'll do.
star. In my mind, not forgotten, feel as though the truth were running behind the smile. Tongue is slipping, buzzards cry when flesh is ripping. See the cycle I'm waiting for. It ain't like that anymore. Yeah. Here I stand writing on the paper, trying to think of words you can't ignore. In my eyes, what I'm lacking, score and face, a 10-4 slacking, sign the deal, set in motion, smaller fish, so use the ocean. See the cycle I'm waiting for. It ain't like that anymore. See the cycle I'm waiting for. It ain't like that
Woo! It ain't like that anymore. One of my favorite Alice in Chains tunes to play. There we go.
Woman out, it's in the games you play. Feel it with control, stroke me away.
Smoking as always. Right on. Well done, R2. Sounded fantastic, sir. Fantastic.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
So a little something for anybody that can't be at the Transtrim Thursday shows. Maybe somebody across the pond can't tune in at that time. A little more Van Halen for you. Let's go. How's that for a little Van Halen for you? Whoever was asking for that, Uncle Dude.
Yeah.
Right on. Woo, a lot of energy in that song, man. It always gets me pumped up. Right on. No Man's Land. I love this album. Right on. Florida Claimers Ted, Diver Down, had a bunch of good songs too. There's some good stuff on there. Right on.
It's cool, man. It's
No
cool.
Man's Land. Dirty Movies, cool too. Right on. Zach, throwing out some applause. Right on. Get Up Works. Yeah. Let's go, says Arky. Right on.
Yeah.
Dory, kicking ass and taking names. You got it. Let's see. E. coli. Can I, as you trans tremblers, a personal question? Do you guys lube your nuts?
No.
Sometimes. Yeah. Sometimes. If it's a strat, yes. Otherwise, no. Ted says, I'll never forget the memories of late 70s. Had a piece, if crap, cassette radio with all AC/DC and Van Halen releases to date. That's the way to do it, man.
That's the way to do it.
Let's see. Killing it right. Thank you, Blue. Blue. Did we say hey to Blue Mox in the chat? Channel member.
Oh, man. What's up, bro?
What is up? And welcome, Blue Mox. Ed says, blistering, right. Right on, man. Thank you. Let's see.
Blue Mox
Nope.
was admiring the pile of pickups.
Right?
Sitting behind me.
Right on, Uncle Dude.
The pups.
A lot of times around here, ye ask and ye shall receive.
Yeah, we had a little DLR and some Sammy. Right.
How many pickups you got piled up there, Jimmy?
About 60.
Look at all those Floyd Roses back there.
Are these all pickups that you have tested and are getting rid of, or they are yet to be tested?
Yep. They're all going up for sale.
Right on.
And
any
tested, right? Not
any
testes?
particular reason that you're getting rid of? You just didn't like the tone of them, or
Well, if I were to use them all, I'd have to buy another 60 guitars.
I get my pick of the litter first, you bastard.
Sounds like another channel.
And your point is, you know?
That
He needs
cell,
another room.
that cell word.
Yeah. Cool, man. Cool. All right. Anybody? I can't talk. Anybody else have anything in the pipe ready to go?
Yeah, I gotta.
Right, Randy.
I gotta get
go.
my makeup from screwing up Thursday night.
Okay.
Thursday or Friday? One of the two.
I
Doesn't
wasn't
matter.
here Friday.
Randy Price, everybody. Randy Price.
Some say we're born
stamina, man.
That's awesome, man.
Awesome.
That
Awesome.
out, Randy.
That's stamina, dude. That's like playing Crying in the Rain all the way through 2 times, dude. That's fucking
Okay, that's what you want to do. All right, let's go.
I can do another one.
Another double shot from Dirt. Cool, cool, cool.
Man, that was awesome, dude.
Did we get Jimmy's song from Dirt already? I already did Wood. Yeah.
It rain when I die.
And John did Junkhead. So we're good. We just did them all out of order. Right on.
Yep.
Alice in Chains block for today.
Good job, man.
Well, boys, it is coming up on 2 hours and 17 minutes. We have been rolling. It is 7:25 p.m. Eastern. Anybody have anything further? One last tune they want to do, or last round?
Sure. Another one in me.
All right, Jimmy's. Oh,
Oh,
it
Well,
sounds like
you prime the pump and look at this guy go.
sounds like a personal problem.
It's gone now.
All right, here we go. Jimmy's got another one in the pipe.
It's that PV body, dude. It's that PV body.
Jimmy Biter, everybody. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
One kind of sin.
Good stuff, man. Good stuff.
Nice. That was smooth.
Smooth as golden.
We got all kinds of horns and
sounds
clapping
good, man.
and everything. Ted says Jimmy's a Dawkins classic. Right on. Earl says I need to put my mud flaps on. Right on. Arky to the stars. Raw Toe 2.0. Says Jimmy Biter, have you ever invited that cute nerdy chick Kaylee Kent to come and jam with you guys?
You know, I was
She's
just
awesome.
thinking about that last night. 'Cause she's pretty funny. I've watched some of her videos, and she looks sick and demented like the rest of us.
Right?
She's,
You ever seen her video where she reacts to the retarded shit people say to her?
yeah. She's awesome, dude. She's
And
good.
she's a heavy metal nut, so
Yep.
that's cool in my book.
I've seen her live, and she usually has 150, 200 people watching. So if she wants to come over here and play, be all for it.
Come on over.
Yeah.
Come on on.
Welcome in, Rato. Good to see you. Thanks for hanging out. Let's see. Pictures on the silver screen. Greatest thing you've ever seen. Just play it already. There it is, right there. Right there.
Lights, camera, action.
All right. Anything else anybody's got?
Love is what I got.
I got a roast in the oven that needs tending.
Gotcha. Yeah, let's do. I'm kind of. I didn't play this Thursday, so I'm kind of in.
Oh yeah! Ain't no way I'm sitting home tonight. Now I'll be out until the morning light. Just hanging around living local parking lots. Oh, checking out all the gals, see what they got. Wow, 'cause they love it when me and the boys wanna play some live with them human toys. Wow, we wind them up, let them go. Whoa, oh yeah. Whoa.
There we go, gentlemen. Still got a few minutes. Y'all want to cram one in?
Nice.
Yep.
We all done? We good? All right. Appreciate everybody.
You're not going to do the John DeShane
Everybody good?
drop C extravaganza?
If you want to, we certainly can do that. We will go ahead and say a good night to everybody, and then we'll hit it. So yeah, thanks for everybody tuning in. Sunday's Community Jam. I'm sorry that we didn't get to see Charles Green today. He must have worked a little longer, but he will be on with Ben Coombs in just a little bit, I believe, 8 p.m. Eastern over on the Ben Coombs channel. And everybody go over and say hey over there. So we will see everybody here again next Tuesday night for the Guitarsenal. And then once again for Transtrim Thursday after that. But yeah, so we'll see everybody soon. Hey, look at here. We just got Laurie's Mishmash. Wish you reminded me. Oh,
Yeah.
it's the same.
We got to remind you.
Same time every Sunday, 5 o'clock Eastern.
Stop, Larry!
So let me get this guitar tuned down to my little thing here. Let's see. C.
I'm not going to change guitars. I'm just going to play the notes.
I'll play it on the Transtrim guitar. All right, so good to see you, Lori. There's Lori's link for her site. Friday night, encourage everybody to do the backing track challenge. Check her channel, and she'll have a link to a backing track, usually on YouTube, and submit yourself playing to it for about a minute. Send it to her, and she'll play it for that night. A lot of fun over there. Had a blast over there Friday night. So looking forward to going over there again. So thanks for jumping in, Lori. We're going to close out with our Drop C extravaganza, and let me get set up here. Get that there, that there, and we are good to go. Let's see, over there, and there, and there. All right. Right on, right on. Everybody sounded great on that one. So once again, thank you to everyone in the chat. We will see you next time around, which will be Tuesday night, 9:05 p.m. in the Eastern Persuasion, and we will see you there. We got some guitar, gear talk, and geeking out to do. So we will see everybody then. We see that Eddie Fay has just made his way in. Good to see you, Eddie. Got your hat shipped off to you. He was the winner of the OU Crew hat last show. Nice, R2.
Sorry.
And we will wait to see him receive that. So congrats on that. Lumox says, after the show, we're going hunting for John glasses. I'm going to be a search party, drinks, and smoke. Right on. John needs those glasses back. All right. So Ben Coombs up next, 8 o'clock. And we'll see everybody over there. And we'll see everybody, like I said, next time, Tuesday, the Guitar Arsenal. Thank you to everybody that was here. Thumbs up on the way out if you've forgotten to do it, please. And anybody watching on the replay, we want to say thank you for joining and supporting and watching the show. So shout out to and big thanks to all of our channel members. Lori Mishmash showing up last minute. We'll see her again over at her show. And see everybody Tuesday. Until then, later.
Eddie Van Halen here, telling you, keep playing, man. Gotta keep playing. It's the only thing there is. Music, man. Keep playing. All right? I'm gonna come looking for you.